What is going on, Afro Anime Initiative, and welcome to the channel. We missed you guys. Here at Afro AI, we cover everything in Afrofuturism from A to Z. I am your co-host, Darren Bradley, along with
Paulina Guerrier. Hi guys, it's been a minute. We
In a
missed you.
minute.
We missed you too much. Though on my end, I'll admit, I kind of kept putting it off.
Terrible.
Yeah,
Terrible.
you know what?
Well, we back now, baby.
It's a new year, and I've made a resolution to be more honest. So that's the start.
Wait,
What?
have you been lying to me this whole time?
Yes. Yes, I have.
How
I'm
dare you? How dare you? I am
Okay.
hurt in tragic ways.
Okay, whatever, you lame.
I couldn't say Greek tragedy for some reason, but just said tragic ways. I don't know what happened. Anyway, but
Well, it's the same thing. Same thing.
Indeed.
They get it.
Indeed.
If it's Greek, it's
What's
tragic.
going on? Exactly. What's going on this year? Well, we here with you guys with something a little different. We want to do a little trailer conversation, but before we get into the trailers that caught our eye in the last couple of weeks, we want to talk about, does Joker deserve these Oscar nominations? P, since you in honest mode, I'm gonna let you go first. Let you go first.
Meh. I mean, I get it. I really do, and it's a beautifully done film in overall. But it's like with the whole Oscar talk and the whole like, oh, there are no movies by female directors, so on and so forth. And it's like, yeah, but Joker though? I get the message and I get the cinematography is great. I loved it. Oh, I loved it. The acting was fantastic, but it just didn't. I'm like, Oscars? Eh. So, like something about it just didn't hit, didn't quite hit for me. Like, I don't know how to explain. I really don't know how to explain it. It just did not hit for me. In order for me to be like, yeah, it totally deserves an Oscar. Like, why?
Okay.
Maybe because there's been that whole connection to incels relating to it, and it's like a movie like that. Why should it be awarded such a presumably high esteemed award? Like,
Right.
why?
And if you watch my review on here on the channel in Initiative Review, my opinion on Joker was I thought it was fucking fantastic. I thought it was a gorgeous movie, well done, great acting, like again the cinematography, and I think it deserves Oscars because when you watch the movie, that incel stuff, it's not there.
It isn't though. That's the problem.
It's not there. And it was literally the media trying to create something. And it was the force of the backlash against the media, bad reporting, bad journalism, and then just people just wanting to see something. Even and look, I'm gonna even give it to the incels. Even incels wanted to see themselves on screen. And people going to see this movie and open their eyes to be like, you know what? This stuff is just wrong. Period. Like again, once again in my review, I talked about mental health system.
Yep.
I talked about just how lies travel faster than the truth. I talked about how just the system itself is leading to people to become incels. The creation of these people, and then the media feeding off of these people to make money.
Yep.
And all that's in there, but none of it is about being an actual incel or promoting that shit as a good life.
Yep.
None of that's in the movie. And it's just like when you break those things down, and like I said, I can see it getting Oscars. I can see it deserving some Oscars, but like the number was just like as it kept going, I'm like, really, wait, really? That's my only thing where it's some categories where it's like, okay, it's some movies out there that can beat out Joker, but Joker as a whole, as in deserving of some Oscars, oh no, I'm on board with that.
I'm just
Yeah.
I guess for me, it's like there've been a lot of films that I'm just like meh about it. Like I guess I'm just not excited about the Oscars. I think that's just the thing.
No, never.
With the politics surrounding it, and it's just bull crap. And I'm just like, but why do we care? Why?
Yeah, I've been over the Oscars for a minute now. It's just like, yeah, cool. And it was oddly enough, it was when Dark Knight, when Heath Ledger won.
Yes.
And somebody straight up said if he hadn't died, they would have nominated him. Like, you know what, y'all right? I'm done with the Oscars. That was it. That was it.
That was a very good point. I remember thinking about that, looking at when they nominated the Joker for like those multiple categories, and I'm just like, this reminds me of the whole Dark Knight thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, yeah. Again, The Joker was a beautiful film. Very interesting. It's just like, it's a movie right up my alley because it's like, it just goes into the psyche of somebody just breaking down and going, you know what? Fuck it. Chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Because nobody cared about
Mm-hmm.
me. Why should I care about everybody else?
Mm-hmm.
And it's, mm, it's just, and then De Niro. I'm, I'm sorry.
Definitely.
I just love Robert De Niro. And he just fits the bill. Like, honestly, at first I was surprised, and then I was thinking, you know what? He's played a lot of jerks in his history of films. So it's like, it's pretty, I wouldn't be surprised that he was just 100% like, oh yeah, let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
Not surprised. But it is what it is, I guess. So, speaking of, we have a lot of trailers that have come out, creating a lot of buzz for this new year. Movies and video games.
Yeah, and speaking of the Joker, the first trailer that got me nice and hyped for is the Joker trailer from Mortal Kombat 11. If you guys don't know, Mortal Kombat, the company that makes Mortal Kombat, is owned by Warner Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And so they get to throw some DC characters around, and they actually make a DC fighting game. But this Joker trailer is phenomenal. I'm a Mortal Kombat dude. I ain't never gonna lie about that. But this last game, it's hit or miss for me. It's a lot of stuff I like, a lot of stuff I don't like. But this Joker trailer has me hyped for the game, like the game just got announced at E3. Like I can't wait to get back on the sticks. It's violent. It's funny. It's clever. It's Joker. When everybody says there are different depictions of people, different characters, and there's this version of the comic character, this version from this writer, and this version, but you watch this, you like, yeah, that's just Joker.
Period.
It's just Joker. And putting his fighting style in the Mortal Kombat, where it's real blood and violence, you ain't gotta be PG-13 because quote unquote comic books, whatever, comic books are violent as hell. It's just beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Cannot wait. It drops February 4th for everybody on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. And I also believe the Switch. But if you got the combat pack, you get it early on January 28th. That's all I got to say about that because, like I said, it's just a beautiful.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh my god, the brutality. And he was relentless. I'm just like, this is so refreshing. I just haven't seen this from Joker in a long time. Period. And I knew, like, for me, deep in my bones, I'm like, come on, Joker. Oh man, just from the jump, from the first second, he just nope, didn't even let his opponent do nothing, not even stand up.
And it makes you realize, like, if this superhero stuff was in the real world, he would have to be that violent to survive in a world that has a Superman in it. And he still would because he's just ruthless.
Yep.
And it just comes across so well. So yeah, that's my first trailer. That got me like, whoa.
Absolutely. I think the next trailer I want to talk about, I mean, to keep on the whole, like, just comic book thing wave, whatever. It's okay. Morbius. And that one's coming out July 31st of this year. And it's created quite a bit of mixed reactions. More so kind of lukewarm to, oh, is there a crossover thing going on here? So we know that it's with Jared Leto of 30 Seconds to Mars. He was also in Suicide Squad as the Joker, which didn't do so hot. I'm sorry,
using what?
He was in Suicide Squad.
I'm sorry, what? They made a movie called Suicide Squad? Hello?
Yep. You done?
Yeah, I don't remember that movie at all.
You done?
Are you done?
So, anyways, because I was about to talk about how terrible that Joker was, but okay, since you want some of that bull crap, sure.
Hey, anyways, my therapist said it's okay to block out bad memories. So
you don't. Right. When it comes to trauma, you jerk. Anyways,
yes, no, that was traumatic.
Oh, as you know what? Not gonna bring that movie up. Anyways.
Morbius.
Yeah. So same guy. hopefully this will be something better. Granted, the reactions to this one is like I said, lukewarm because I'm not as familiar with Morbius as others claim they are. It's like
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as much as I love like Spider-Man, I guess I haven't been introduced to every single one of the villains or at least anti-heroes of that
Mm-hmm.
whole mythos, that whole universe. Um, so I'm just looking at the trailer. It looks interesting, but it kind of looks like a generic, villain backstory, which is like, why are we bringing him into the picture? Like what? Because it's the same studio as Venom, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So it's like, we all saw how Venom turned out.
$900 million.
True. True.
So,
Just saying though.
so this, yeah. So this is the thing. This is the thing when it comes to Morbius. Yes, Morbius is a very obscure character. His biggest claim of fame, especially for my generation, we all didn't know him in my late 30s,
Mm.
is Spider-Man animated series.
Mhm.
That's when he was like, "Whoa, who was this character?" Because they did him well by giving story arc. Comic book wise, he has some decent stuff in the comics, but again, he's not a big character. He's not special. You know,
Mhm.
he's really not special. And I understand what you're saying about the trailer. It looks like a generic vampire. It really does. But the thing that makes him stand out is the Spider-Man connection,
Mhm.
which I thought was really smart in the
It
trailer.
was very
Where
clever.
they threw his yes, they threw his mini little Spider-Man Far From Home.
Mhm.
What was the first one? The Homecoming.
Homecoming. Bleh.
It's yeah.
Homecoming.
They threw that stuff in there as much as possible. Be like, yo, y'all. Yeah, this might be a generic vampire movie, but Spider
Right. So is it the
Man.
same? It's essentially the same universe, like same
Right.
multiverse universe.
Because I think what people don't understand is yes, Tom Holland's Spider Man is in the MCU.
Mhm.
Those movies were still made by Sony. If Sony wanted to, they can put Tom Holland into any of their movies. Disney can't do anything about it. They're just playing nice with Disney, right? That's all it is.
It's
They could
such
put it.
it's such a funny
Mhm.
custody battle. It's not even funny. Like it's
Yes.
hilarious,
Mhm.
but
Yes. But yeah, so I think that's what brought out the best in that trailer because, like you said, it kind of looks generic, but Jared Leto's performance before he even transformed in the trailer actually what got me to be like, I never really liked Morbius. I might have to go read some old comic books
hmm.
because his scenes as just him being a doctor
Mhm.
made me be like, okay, I feel you being weird enough to do some dangerous stuff like Doctor Strange.
Mm.
So it's nothing special about him, but it's the vampire thing with a direct connection to Spider-Man that makes this kind of cool.
Mhm.
And it looks very comic book accurate so far, so that's a plus.
Yes, but sometimes trailers can be very deceptive.
Boy,
Very.
telling me,
Ugh.
yeah.
But sometimes the trailer just tells the whole story. But I'm not getting into that because
Mm-hmm.
that would I'll just go off. Oh man, that pisses me off to no end.
That's another topic when we just talk about the industry period.
Mhm. No, you're right. That's right. It's
Yeah,
like, let me save that for later.
indeed. So you want to continue with the comic book wave?
Sure. We also got the lovely and very colorful Wonder Woman 1984.
Yeah.
I liked the trailer a lot. My thing is, and okay, I'll wait. I'll wait till it comes out. I liked how colorful it was. I love the music. I love that Kirsten Wig is in it, and I love her as an actress.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's just so much
Yes.
fun. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I just like just the just the aesthetic. I've been obsessed with 80s aesthetic for like a couple
Mm-hmm.
years now. It's just right up my alley, and I'm excited for this one because I love the first one. So I'm really
Mm-hmm.
looking forward to seeing this one, and just you already get the sense of, okay, who's the big bad in this one, what's going on. I guess there's the whole theme of was it resurrection or reincarnation?
For
um
Steve Trevor.
yeah, I was just about to go into that because
Oh, okay.
I'm like, okay, but how?
Yeah, and honestly, that is making me curious
It's making you what?
It's making me more curious for the movie. Like, I really want to know how he got him back.
Me too. So it seems like
Yeah.
there's probably something that like was used, and he happened to come back as a byproduct, or something to use against Wonder Woman. But
Yeah.
it's all speculation because I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. And my favorite part of the whole trailer, though, is when she's just showing him around, like, okay, this is the new age. This is how things are.
Yes.
And she's like, yeah, this is all art. And he stops at her trash can and just looks at it, and she's like, oh no, that's just garbage. And he's like, oh, garbage, right. And it's
beautiful reflection of when he did it for her.
Yep.
First movie. Loved it.
Not just that, but I noticed that because do you remember about a month ago how somebody sold a banana taped to a wall for over $1 million?
Yes.
Was that over $1 million?
Yeah, that shit was great.
So
yeah, that shit was great.
That was a bit of a jab at the art world, the
modern art.
Like literally anything is art. Like the shirts hanging off my dresser, they're art.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
the way you frame it, the way you take the picture, and then whatever shirt you put up there, suddenly,
bam.
It could be just I was just lazy and didn't feel like opening my drawer. All it was. Right. Didn't feel like opening the dang drawer.
Exactly. Like there's no more room in any other area of my room. I didn't want to put it in my drawers. It's just there.
But no, I love the trailer.
Yep.
Everything you said. And like I said, it is also the stuff that they changed from the comic books to fit this movie. I am so intrigued about. I am like, I want to know how you make this work. I'm so intrigued about it. And that's something that I haven't felt about a superhero a lot, because books, to have that feeling and to be excited, to be like, oh, y'all changed a lot of stuff. What y'all do? That's such a good feeling. It's such a good feeling because it's usually the other way. Y'all change a lot of stuff. What the hell y'all just fucked up?
Right. And it's so weird because it's like, I think it always depends on what they change it, how they change it. And it's like, I feel like...
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, but the way they trailer presented it is like, no. Like, I want to know.
It's me. Oh my God. I'm just like, wait. Steve Trevor? What? Why is he back? What's going on? What? And it's like, they that reuniting scene, I'm just like, what's going on? I want to know. What? There's that. Plus, it's like, again, personally, it's just one of the Wonder Woman so far, knock on wood, has been the only actually truly successful DC film. Modern DC film. To me.
Yeah, okay, here's the thing though. I can call Aquaman a success because it copied Black Panther, and Black Panther was a success.
Right.
So I always give Aquaman his credit, like, you know what, y'all copied the right one.
Okay.
So I always give Aquaman his credit. Aquaman and Wonder Woman.
But Aquaman was a copy though. Well, the way you frame it.
And this is the part that gets me. And I don't like to bring it up because I just don't want to. Wonder Woman kind of is a Captain America. They just moved it to World War I.
I guess
Wonder Woman's origin story had nothing to do with that stuff. but it worked. So I'm like, no, I don't want to. Yeah, it's fine. You copy good shit. Because in that same vein argument, Black Panther did copy Wonder Woman. Black Panther never did that stuff across the chest. That's a Wonder Woman thing.
Nice.
So it goes back and forth.
Sure. Not disagreeing with you. Like I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Like just like okay. Yeah,
so cool. We both want to see Wonder Woman and we're intrigued. That's the proper word, intrigued.
And I'm just attracted to the bright colors.
Yeah, that too.
And the music.
Good 80s colors.
Oh, my
goodness. good 80s music too. Yeah. So I say we stick on the comic book train. I mean, if the trains move, I stop it. Birds of Prey, Harley Quinn, something. I just talked about how enthusiastic I was. I can't finish. I just talked about how enthusiastic I was to see the changes made to the comic property. Harley Quinn's trailer gave me the exact opposite of it. It's like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all trying to do? Do you know what you're trying to do? Almost nothing's comic book accurate. Okay, I get that. Because again, from that movie that shall not be named, So I get that it's a spinoff basically because it's the same Harley Quinn from that movie. So I get you change some stuff. Technically, we don't know if it's technically in the DCEU because if some of the stuff has been changed, then is BVS to them still accurate? Wonder Woman is not technically is attachment. All Wonder Woman stuff is in the past. We don't have her in the present yet, so we don't know if she's in part of DCU right now. So that's that. And then number 3, this trailer is so all over the place. I don't know what they're trying to do. And I've had people say, well, but Harley Quinn is crazy and zany and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yes. But you know what happens when I read her book? You know what happens when I watch her cartoon? You know what happens when I listen to audiobooks? I understand what the hell she's doing. This movie trailer didn't give me none of that. It looked pretty. Ain't gonna deny that. It looked very pretty. I couldn't see nothing from the comic books in it, but it looked pretty. But I have no idea what this is. I just don't.
I'm lukewarm on it. I'm very lukewarm on it. It's like, okay, I get that they're doing the whole colorful zany thing because that's Harley Quinn, but at the same time, it's like, like you said, I don't know what they're doing or they're trying to do. Like, okay, I don't know. I don't like Margot Robbie is the actress's name, right?
Margot, yeah,
Margot. Okay. I don't like her Harley Quinn accent. It's so flat. It's like it's like her regular voice, but zanier. And it's like
Did you notice how it came in and out during the trailer?
What is it?
Did you notice how her accent kept going in and out in the trailer?
Yes. And I'm like, what are they aiming here for? Is this like an alternate universe where she was from England originally? What's going on here?
Yeah, man.
I don't. And I don't know. Yeah. I don't like the characterization of Harley, period, in this whole series of movies that they're doing with her in it. The Birds of Prey, I'm sad to admit not as familiar with it, but as I understand, yes, a lot has changed from the comics for the movie. And I can't say I'm disappointed, but I can say I'm a little disappointed. Of course, hardcore fans are like, what the hell is this?
Right.
And of course, the argument is that, oh, you're just mad because Harley Quinn is not seen under a light of the man's, what is it, male gaze or something like that.
Male gaze.
And I'm like, and I'm just like, okay, I get that. Yeah, and there's a difference between directors. There's always that's a prevalent thing in cinema. But what they're doing with this character, I'm just like, when are they going to introduce Poison Ivy?
Can I interject at that point?
Yep.
Because honestly, the best stuff of Harley Quinn is the female gay stuff. It's never been the sidekick to Joker stuff. It's been her independent stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So when I hear that, I'm like, so what you're telling me is you don't read the source material. Like her best stuff has been under the female gaze, the female empowerment, the overcoming abuse, the dealing with the trauma that you have caused because of your trauma. That's all. That's her best stuff. It's not that the movie focuses on that. It's just like it's a good movie. That's it. And I understand when you want to have that conversation, but to have that conversation, you have to be like, first, is it a good movie? And from the trailers, I'm gonna see more. Look, everything we're talking about, I'm gonna see or play. So I'm gonna see it, but it's like, but if the movie doesn't get that across, then I don't care about your thesis statement because the movie still has to say that.
Yep.
So, yeah. Do you have anything else? Harley Quinn, something. Terrible title, by the way. Just call it Harley Quinn because that's what it's about. I'm like, if you want to make it so Harley Quinn 6, you just call it the Harley Quinn movie. Like, why you put the Birds of Prey crap in there? Like, don't do that to them.
Because
don't do that to them.
She's doing stuff with the Birds of Prey. I don't know.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. They didn't call it Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey. Like, but they put Birds of Prey first. So when I see that, I want to see Batgirl. I want to see Huntress. I want to see Black Canary. you're not going to see them in this movie.
No.
And even if you did see them, it's not going to be the comic book characters that you've grown up with,
Nope.
or the cartoon, Justice League Unlimited. So, yeah.
It's wild. I'm like, can they do a proper Harley Quinn origin story? No? Okay.
Right, exactly. So, well, like I said, I'm still gonna see it, and everybody make your own opinions. We just telling you our opinions. So we would like to hear from you. Harley Quinn comes out February 7th of this year. When does Wonder Woman drop, Polly?
June 2020. I don't remember.
June 20.
Yeah, they didn't give the day. Did they?
Okay.
I don't remember the day.
Me either.
So far it's June of this year, this summer.
Cool. Yeah. All right, so it's coming up soon, and that sounds about right. Spaced out with Harley Quinn. So I'm loving this comic book train. So, and I'm loving talking about these female superheroes. So we want to stick with it. I take that as a yes.
Yes. Sorry.
Black Widow. No, it's all good. Black Widow. I was skeptical about this. The first trailer was like, meh, okay. Second trailer, I was like, damn it, Marvel. Just damn it. Like I said, I wasn't that big of a fan of Captain Marvel. I enjoyed Endgame because to me, Endgame is the comic book. Plot holes, big scenes, shit happens, other shit happens. That's comic books. I honestly didn't like Spider-Man Far From Home that much either. I liked the end credits. Those are cool, but the movie itself, I'm like, okay, stuff happened. Thanks. But this trailer got me right back into Marvel. It got me right back in it. The second trailer for Black Widow being like, oh, this is why I like Marvel movies so damn much. This is why I go see them no matter what, even if it's a character that even I may not be familiar with. I'm like, nope, I'm going to see it because Marvel name is on it. It was action packed. We see some character depth. We see her perspective because again, it's a flashback movie. This takes place during the time right after Civil War. Yeah, but look, Paulina said the perfect line before we started recording. It's a decade late, but we got it. But it shows her development from then and the place she was in. Because if you go from Civil War to, I can't remember the movie that came after Civil War, like Black Widow went through some stuff, and I am excited to see that stuff. How do you feel about it, Pete?
To be honest, I didn't see it because I'm like, do I really? I just stopped caring about Black Widow a really long time ago.
Okay, is that excuse me? Is that because of Black Widow the character or Scarlett Johansson?
Both, actually.
Okay.
Both. Believe me, it's both. Okay. Because to be honest, I fell off the Marvel train. The Marvel and the MCU train after the first one. Actually, I did see Captain America, the first Captain America movie. I did see the Avengers, but the second one, I just couldn't go through with it because just how much. I don't know. I just didn't like the characterizations. I didn't like I know plot holes are a thing. It's comic books, but I guess at that point I was just tired of plot holes and inconsistencies. And for me, it was just like, I don't know, what are they doing with her? Like, what's going on with her? That's one. Two, yeah, Scarlett Johansson. I don't know what's going on with her. She's just the definition of a white feminist, and I'm just like, shut up. Yeah, not even that. Not even that.
We over it around here.
Ugh. So it's like not even that. It's just she's just constantly putting her foot in her mouth for no reason. And I guess I get it. She wants to be outspoken, which is great. Be outspoken, but right place at the right time.
No, what was the phrase? Be outspoken, but have something to say.
Yep. Shit. Yeah. Acting all oppressed and shit. Like no, ma'am.
No, bro.
No, you're fine.
No, not you.
No, you're perfectly fine with your millions of dollars and your growing family. You're fine.
Yeah. So yeah, like I can get that. I definitely see that perspective. Like sometimes when the acting stuff does, it's true. That is true.
But I mean, I'll watch it sometime later, anyways, just to see the hype. Yeah. What the hype is about. Because one of my favorite actors is in it. David Arbor.
Yeah, from Stranger Things.
Yes, and for anybody who pays attention and watch older stuff, The Newsroom.
That's right. I always forget he's in the newsroom.
Yeah, like his character is always being shat on though.
Yeah, I always forget about him. Look, just like in the damn newsroom, I forget about him.
That was the point.
Absolutely.
Like I remember, and I'm just like, because when I saw him in Stranger Things, I'm just like, hold on, he looks familiar. Because my dad loved the newsroom. I'm sad. I'm still sad it's done, but yeah. So
we need that more now than ever.
I'm sorry.
I said we need the newsroom now more than ever.
God, it would be so damn relevant now. It's not even funny. That and the Boondocks, but that's another conversation right there.
Well, yeah, and we know that's coming back. We definitely doing an episode on that.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Yes, we are. But yeah, so it's like he's in it. Who else is in
it? I want to say Renee Zellweger, not Renee. What is that girl name? Rachel Weisz.
Yes, there we go, Rachel Weisz.
Yeah,
and she,
Rachel Weisz.
You can never go wrong with her.
Never.
Well, she has a special place in my heart. Her and Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely Kate. Kate got it.
But yeah, I'll see the trailer eventually. I'm just like, I just gotta get out of my feelings about it.
I get you. Yeah, I definitely get you. Like I said, I was back, and that hits this year in 2020 on May 4th. Oh, that's the big movie for the summer. I see what they're trying to do. Smart move.
Yep.
So that should be, like I said, I'm looking forward to that. And I believe, I'm not sure, looking at my notes, we have one more official comic book movie to talk about.
Which one's that?
It is The New Mutants. Speaking of outside of Marvel, but Marvel.
Yes.
New Mutants, man. Ooh, boy, you want to take it?
It looks delightfully creepy, but I'm apprehensive about it. Because I don't know what they're going with this. But there are some recognizable faces in it. Again, for those who pay attention, Charlie Heaton of Stranger Things is in it. Gosh, I am terrible with names, but she was in Game of Thrones as Arya Stark.
I was just about to say her name and it went out of my head as soon as you said Arya.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now, no, that's cool. Like A something Williams. God damn it, Darren.
Yeah, but she's in it. There's gosh, again I forgot her name, but she was in the movie The Witch. Yeah,
it's a lot of, I don't want to say low, but it's a lot of actors that are getting in
a lot of
budget movies.
A lot of hidden gems. Like little, you know what? They're like really good at what they do. Like they're great actors and actresses, but in like, I don't want to say the smaller screens type stuff or more indie stuff.
Yeah, just TV stuff. Smaller stuff, low budget stuff. Well, even though, Game of Thrones was low budget. So yeah,
but it was
more
still TV
television
stuff,
and indie stuff. Right, yeah. Jesus, but yeah. Oh, okay. Anyway, yeah.
But yeah.
Maisie Williams. Got it. Maisie Williams.
Maisie, there we go.
Yep, got it.
I thought it was Maisie, but I'm like, no, I'm thinking about that show from Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Her. Like she has an old-fashioned name. Aw.
Exactly. Yeah, but it's and this again. Back to Wonder Woman. Back to positive. These changes in the movie made me want to be like, ooh, what did y'all just do to this comic book? I am very interested. And still somehow comic book accurate. That's how you're supposed to make a movie.
Yep.
Like people forget, like that's the biggest strength of the MCU. They change stuff that needs to be changed, but keep the stuff that makes it a comic book that's lasted for almost 100 years. You have to keep the stuff that makes it what it is. You just can't throw it out the window. And this New Mutants trailer is like, I was, like you said, apprehensive. It's technically, it was under Fox. I'm sorry, y'all. If you know me, X1 and X2 hold a place in my heart because it was like, finally, the stuff I've been reading as a child, I can see on the big screen and I can share with other people without having to look or feel bad because they wanted to call me a geek or a nerd. X1 and X2 did that for me. Those movies will always hold a place in my heart. Fox X-Men shit are terrible. They're bad, y'all. I'm sorry. They're bad.
Straight up bad, yeah.
Bad. So even with that being said, looking at this, and even like Logan and Deadpool, where they're going with that, it's like, oh my God, Fox, y'all actually almost knew what y'all was doing, but then you had to make goddamn Dark Phoenix. And it hurts because like they were on their way to giving us just good comic book, and they just couldn't hold on, or at least put the good ones out first before it keep dropping trash like Apocalypse, and Dark Phoenix.
And it's just Apocalypse was so bad it's unforgettable. I completely forgot about Apocalypse.
Yeah. So, but this trailer, it got me, and it's like I don't know if Marvel edits. They changed some stuff around. It's a dark trailer. Like they really should lighten it up so you can actually. They don't. But other than that, it's very good trailer.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a good trailer. It has me being like, you know what? I'm going to watch the New Mutants. When does it come out? I wrote it down. And it comes out April 3rd, yes. So it's super close. And I'm excited. I'm actually excited to see New Mutants because you asked me this a month ago. I'm like, out your damn mind. I'm not spending no money on this. Now I am excited to watch this movie.
I'm actually excited.
What?
I'm actually excited to see it too. I'm very intrigued, and plus I love horror, so
yeah. That's and the horror stuff, yeah. And the horror aspect. And I see that. And somebody even said it. What they're announcing was comic. They're going into horror. I'm like, yeah, but comic books always been horror. Look, think about the concept of X-Men. You're a teenager, hormones raging, trying to figure out your place in the world, and suddenly you got powers that sometimes you can't control. Powers that can hurt everybody around you and yourself. That's some horrific shit.
Yep.
So it's nice that they're right. It's nice that they're finally showing that, and I hope that this movie does well, so it can officially become a part of the.
Yep.
Excellent. Mm-hmm. But we'll see. Like I'm gonna help. Like I said, I'm going to support. I'm not gonna say first day. I'm not gonna lie, but I shall be spending money on a ticket to watch the movie.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's a movie that's probably just going to make me come out of my house and go, okay, I'll actually watch this movie. Otherwise, I'll just watch it on Amazon Prime and be done with it.
Indeed.
Or Disney Plus.
Oh yeah. Right. Oh, maybe that'd be nice and put it on Hulu. Who knows what Disney's gonna.
Right.
Anyway, do we want to stick with the Evil Bastards?
I don't know. Dude, what you got?
Okay, I think let's stick with the Evil Bastards. Right. Clone Wars, Star Wars, Clone Wars, Season 7 trailer. Oh boy. I can't lie, and I'm gonna be honest. The movies have kind of taken me out of my love for. They have, but there are other aspects. The Mandalorian, beautiful television show. The collectibles, the toys, they've become excellent. The comic books, superb. But the movies, they hurt. They do. I wasn't really into a lot of the animated stuff when it came out. I caught it afterwards. I just wasn't into the art style. It wasn't meant for me. But the storytelling, the people like, no, dude, listen to the story stuff, the character development that we didn't get in certain movies. It's in the animated stuff. So I caught up with it, and I adored it. So when they announced they was doing this, I'm like, okay, Evil Disney. That's why I said it exactly, right. Devo. Like, come on, Devo. Y'all just trying to cash in because you know that this is probably the one thing of Star Wars y'all haven't completely messed up yet. And they had announced this before Mandalorian came out, so they didn't know if that was going to be good yet. So it's like, I'm like, come on, man. Y'all don't need to do this. It's over. Y'all ended it very well. It's over. And then I watched the trailer, and I'm like, so what you're telling me is I got to buy me a projector to go on my wall so I could watch this like I'm in a movie theater at home.
Yep.
Disney Plus.
Yep.
It's so beautiful. And not just beautiful. The stuff that you wish you could see in the movies is there. You got the villains with real motivation. You got the heroes that want to be heroes. You got the good and bad side of the force. You have the stuff that we raised, though. Yes, it's cool to change that stuff. I understand the movies. It's cool to change that stuff. Of course, you can't stay stagnant. But it's something about a simple story of good versus evil. And the trailer captured it beautifully.
And I also heard, I didn't get a chance to catch the trailer, unfortunately, but I heard good things about it. I mean, I've heard good things about the show, period. I heard that this is the last season, like, period. Like, series finale. Because it touches upon the, what was it? How was it framed? Something about the prequels of the movies?
It touches on the gap of the Clone Wars between episode 1 and episode 3. Yes. And a lot of stuff was, of course, talked about in the Clone Wars stuff, but the series just fleshed everything out. And it made you understand why when they mentioned the Clone Wars in the original trilogy, why it's such a big deal. Like, stuff happened, but you don't get that from the movie. But the television show, or it shows all that stuff and how galaxy encompassing this war was, and the stuff that people did on the good and bad side, which goes down to stuff of legends.
Mm-hmm.
So season 7 is solidifying those legends.
Yes.
Like there's a reason why this is whispered out in Tina.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why if you hear about somebody that you stay away from if they survive,
Mm-hmm.
this is in this season. Even though it's kind of in the what's known as the lost episodes, they eventually those episodes when it was on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Those lost episodes put a lot of that legend stuff in there. But with the way that, like you said, the way they're framing this season is no. This is why they are whispered. This is why you fear people who survived the clone, whether no matter what side they was on.
Right.
And it looks like it too. It looks like it.
Nice.
So I was really capped. That's a word I haven't used yet, and I'm gonna use it now. I was captivated by this trailer. I sat and just watched. And just watched. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I believe the first air date is soon too, February 21st. Star Wars Clone Wars season 7 starts February 21st.
That's so soon.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So much stuff.
Shoot. I gotta get my shit together.
So much stuff.
Okay. What is our next trailer? Oh, you know what? Let me go on the lighter side. And for all our longtime Pokemon fans, be prepared for the remake of Pokemon Mewtwo Strikes Back, an absolute classic in every single Pokemon fan's life. Just, I remember me. Okay. Before I go down the nostalgia trip, I first want to mention that it's a completely different animation. It's like, what is it called? It's like 3D CGI, but not
Okay,
CGI.
I didn't know the specific name.
But
I know I like it.
I like it too because it's like that awesome like 3D rendering video game animation.
Yeah, that's 3D rendering. Yeah, that's
and
it.
it's beautiful, but at the same time, kind of weird because of the way how the characters are built. Because what works in anime sometimes don't translate very well to semi real life.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Big eyes. Big eyes.
Big eyes, and it's like they look soulless.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of do. But
yeah.
But again, other than that though, I am actually really excited and looking forward to this because number one, nostalgia trip. I saw this movie when it first came out in the movie theaters. In the theaters. And looking at the trailer, I'm hoping that they include some of the more like heartbreaking scenes in the film. Like I'm pretty sure they will because I saw also like stills of like side by side photos of the original movie and the newer one. And they're pretty accurate. Like it's like positioning is a little different, but that's just me nitpicking. But it's pretty spot on. So I have faith that they'll follow the first one, like the original one, faithfully.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, it's Pokemon. That shit was my life. It's still kind of is. I kind of fell off as I got older, but I mean, I got Pokemon Sword, so
You still in it? You still in it?
What? What'd you say?
I said you still in it? You still in
Yeah,
it?
I am just not as avidly. I guess when you're an adult and you're hit with adulting things, your enthusiasm just kind of goes meh.
Right.
But like you said, I'm still in it, and I'm excited for it. And honestly though, if this one does well, I am really crossing my fingers that they do the same thing for the second one. I think they called it like Pokemon 2000. That was my favorite one. That hands down was my favorite one because that one was about the legendary bird Pokemon and how like there was this guy who was trying to control them and it was just wreaking havoc and like the bigger legendary came out and was like, stop it, you three, y'all better stop. And I loved it. And like that hands down was my absolute favorite one. So like I said, if this one does really well, I really hope that they do this. I really hope that they do the second one the same way. Number one, number two. This movie drops on February 27th of this year. on Pokemon Day, which is yes, and it's which is like that is so fitting. It's so awesome, and it's gonna be on Netflix. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be like it'll be just easier access to those who probably cannot go to the theaters. Even though part of me is like, man, I wish this was in the movie theater so I can relive that fun experience I had when I was a kid.
Mm,
But I'm really really looking forward to it. Like I have to see this. I have to.
yeah. 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 And I'm really glad that it's on Netflix because one, it probably wouldn't have got made if it wasn't Netflix.
Mm,
And two, even though this is something that's not for me, one day I could be sitting like, you know what? I do like the animation. I'll sit and watch it. If it was in movie theaters, I wouldn't get that opportunity.
right.
So I'm perfectly cool with the Netflix
Yeah.
thing. And like I said, it's something that's not for me. I've never been really into Pokemon. I like the theme song, and that was probably about it. I never really liked the games, but I like the theme song. So that was about it for me when it comes to Pokemon. So, but like I said, I'm interested because I really did enjoy the animation. So that's about it for me.
Nice. So.
Oh man, yeah. What was I about to say? What's next on the docket? Well, let's stick with Netflix. To All the Boys 2. And I'm just calling it To All the Boys 2 because the PS thing, it was just weird. But To All the Boys 2. And I mean, you guys may not know this, but I'm a romantic guy. And I was raised on Disney movies and they lied to me. I still believe in love. And the first season of this show was fantastic. And from what I've been told, it was quite accurate to the books. There were some changes, of course, but it was done well. And from what I saw in this trailer, the second season looks phenomenally fun. It's just fun. It got that sappiness a little bit, but it has that little real world a little bit. And then it has that quirkiness that I think a lot of modern romantic comedies have forgotten. That the reason that they are the way they are, the reason they're successful, because you got to be a little quirky. There has to be something that's a little off to make the movie enjoyable because you know it's sappy. There got to be something that's a little just off to make you stay with the movie. And all that stuff is in the trailer. Like, it's not like I wasn't going to watch it anyway, but the trailer made me excited to watch it. Like, oh, I can't wait for this. I wish I had a girlfriend to watch it with.
Aww.
That'd be great. Look, this is why people don't tell people I'm wrong. But yeah, I just enjoyed it. And Cass is back. The writing seems to be just as crisp as before. And once I watch the season, then I'll go around and ask people if it's accurate towards the book. You know, like I know it's because this is what they call preteens or whatever, young adult novels. I mean, I'm not a young adult, so I don't read that stuff. But I would love people who do read that stuff to let me know if the show is accurate. Because again, it makes me feel happy when they pay attention to the source material.
Excellent.
And that drops, oh God, again, soon, February 12th. Just in time for Valentine's Day.
Aww.
You know what?
Whatever. Stay in your corner with that.
I will.
So what more trailers we got, my friend? Because I'm done on my end.
Well, gotcha. Well, I'm going to stick with TV then. And I'm going to go with the card. I'm a trekker. I don't care what you call me. I like
Trekker.
I watched all of it. So whatever. And by the time this podcast comes out, Picard should have aired because its air date was January 23rd. But man, oh man, the second trailer. And I'm not bound CBS Plus. I'm just gonna let y'all know that I'm not getting. Not. But this has made me seek out people who have it so I could watch this in ultra definition 4K, whatever, because the trailer was phenomenal. You got old stuff, you got new stuff. Look, like with the Wonder Woman trailer, you got a mystery, and then that mystery connects to old stuff that you've watched all the stuff. It makes sense. Now, it may not make sense for people who haven't watched all the Star Trek, but if you have, it like makes sense. But then the way the trailer is made, if you ain't watched Star Trek, you just like, what is this old man doing? I would like to watch this now.
Plus, it's Patrick Stewart.
Patrick goddamn Stewart. And it's just so it brings back that feeling of a child when you was flipping through channels, you're sitting at home and you're bored, you can't go outside, you don't want to play with your toys, you don't want to play a video game, and you're flipping through television and you hear that weird and you're like, what is this? and you just see a spaceship fly, and you stuck. This trailer brought back that feeling.
Nice.
So I'm looking forward to pretending I like somebody.
You're exposing yourself.
Okay, they still gonna do it. Still gonna do it. But I can't wait to sit down and watch this. I just can't.
Oh, I gotta figure out a way to watch it myself, because I'm like, listen, I haven't seen Star Trek with him in it in how many years? Oh. Dude. I just remembered. I heard that Whoopi Goldberg might make an appearance.
Oh,
like I heard that she agreed to. I forgot what the agreement was exactly.
That what made me. And this is after I watched the trailer. This also got me more excited. So Patrick Stewart was on The View to promote the show, of course, and he says, and hold on, let me see if I can do it. I probably can't do the accent, but he was like, "Whoopi, I've came here with a special message. The writers, the producers, everybody on the show had me come here to ask you a question. We would love for you to come and be a part of it for season 2. I mean, it's been so long since I watched a black girl blush, and Whoopi's face lit up so hard.
Oh my god!
And Patrick got up, she got up. They had the most beautiful hug. I can't stand Whoopi Goldberg. Like, suddenly dumbass Republican. But that moment made me realize why I was so fascinated by Whoopi Goldberg, because her warmth came back in that moment. Her love for stuff came back in that moment. Her characters in Star Trek, Sister Act, and almost every goddamn movie she's been in where you just felt her passion for something came back in that moment. And then she did cry. And she was like, doing that show, getting that opportunity was one of the happiest moments of her life. And Patrick Stewart, being the consummate British gentleman he was, looked at her, smiled, gave her a nod, and was silent and let her have her moment. Fucking beautiful. Beautiful. And then, of course, the other ladies had to talk and say shit. But yeah. But it was just, what you're talking about, that made me again remember why I sat there and was captivated by this weird ass show. Because again, I didn't know about Star Trek, the original series. I wasn't too young. I wasn't born yet. But I remember the moment I saw the image of Star Trek and when I first saw Farpoint. I remember that. Because again, the character Q in that show had the line that stuck with me ever since. May whatever God you believe in have mercy on your soul. And the way that was written and performed and how the characters reacted, I was in love with Star Trek from the day 4. I went back and watched stuff, read the old comic books, toys. I had the toys, or I had to learned about the ships, just all that stuff. Learned about writing, because I don't know if I can say that's my passion for writing started with Star Trek. But the fact that you knew what they were saying was garbage, that none of that stuff was real, but they made you believe. That's the type of writer I wanted to be.
Just make it believable for anything, honestly.
Yes, exactly. So Picard, and again, another fantastic trailer. Captures nostalgia, but it gives you new stuff. Like I said, new history to it. It's already out on CBS Access or Discovery, whatever they call that stupid service. And it came out, like I said, on January 23rd. So yeah. All right. I think that's all the new stuff. The literally stuff that's this month, that's coming out in this year. I have 2 more things on my list that are old stuff, but I just saw the trailers like 2 days ago.
Do you want to continue? Because we about an hour.
Well, I can run through them really fast.
Sure about that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because they're just intriguing trailers. Because I don't know anything about them.
Okay.
Like, they've been out since last year. The trailers just really intrigued me.
Okay.
Let's stick with television for right now. The first one is called Briar Patch, starring Rosario Dawson, and it is about a female agent, FBI, CIA, whatever, and her sister gets blown up in this small, corrupt town in the South. And Rosario is black. Her sister is black. And the trailer is like, yo, we get into this stuff and what, not just about race, but it's about corruption and power and what it does to people and the consequences of letting it corrupt you. And I thought it was really good. It made me run and be like, whoa, this show was out. Why am I just now seeing this trailer? Because it's on the USA Network. And like I said, it's been out since last year. And it's called Briar Patch. Based off a book again. So once I watch the show, I'm going to ask people if it's accurate to the book.
Or if there are good differences from the book. Sometimes there are good differences.
Indeed. Exactly. Correct. You are correct. I'm just going to ask if it's good.
Right.
And then the last one I have is a movie called From Zero to I Love You. This came out last year. Never heard about it, but I guess it's getting some Oscar buzz, so now they're promoting a little bit more. That bank get that Oscar cash. And it's about a gay white man who has a wife and kids and him falling in love with a single gay black man. And just the realities of love. That's what it's about. And it captivated me about this this man having this conversation with an older gentleman, and the older gentleman's like, so you're gay, cool, and you have a wife and kids and you like that. Why can't you have both? Why can't you love both those aspects of your life? And that question in that trailer had me stuck, had me looking for this movie. Can't find it yet, but when I do find it, I'm going to watch it. And it's just, and it also tells some stuff. There's some scenes in the trailer from the black man's point of view. There are scenes from the wife's point of view. It's just introspective about, honestly, it's the consequences of love. Because he doesn't say he doesn't hate his wife. He doesn't hate his children. He loves them. But he also loves this man. So what is the consequence of that? And I found that, I'm going to say it again, captivating.
That is pretty captivating. Yeah, that's funny that you say that, because I was actually, those videos where it's like ask Reddit, and then there's like a narrator that reads like all the responses of that particular question of the day. And it was a proposal video, like when talking about proposals or marriages, and how did you guys carry on after it was after the response was no. And then I got like stories about how, two people dodged a bullet because his, some dude's longtime girlfriend learned that she was gay and finally came out. That's why she said no. And he was like, well, that saved us a world of heartbreak, because there are, people who realize they're gay years into marriage and children.
Yeah.
And then surprise their significant other with the, I have a gay lover. And it's like, what? Huh? So that's really interesting. I'm gonna look for that too and see if I can catch a glimpse of it.
Yeah.
And actually, there was like an old trailer I started watching, and then I realized it was released on Hulu called Little Monsters with Lupita Nyong'o, and I'm gonna watch it after recording this because, wow, it's like a black comedy about a zombie outbreak, and it's literally like this. Lupita plays like this kindergarten first grade teacher who takes her kids on a field trip, and in the middle of this field trip a zombie outbreak happens, and she's the entire time she's telling these kids, oh, it's just this really really fun game of tag, and you see those slow moving people over there, they're it, so we gotta stay away from them. It's like, and she's telling them like, no, zombies aren't real, this, that, and the other, and of course it's like this one character who's a piece of junk who's like locking everybody out of the center from like this campground. Like he's the only one in there. He's like not letting anybody in there. She's like, I have kids with me. He's like, yeah, I don't care. And it, like, I'm just like, does she hit him? Later in the trailer she does. I'm like, good. So it looks fun. It looks a lot of fun. It's Little Monsters. If anybody hasn't seen it yet, go check it out on Hulu. I will, because it looks fun. It came out sometime last year. So
for the record, you had me at Lupita.
Yes. They had me at her too. Yeah. I'm like, Little Monsters, what's that all about? And then I look it up. I'm like, oh, she's in it. Okay, I'm watching.
Oh, that's awesome.
Period.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's it. That's great. Oh man. So, do you have anything else on your list?
That's it. That's all I got.
All right. Well, that's it for me. Like I said, guys, this is Afrofuturism podcast. All these things connect to Afrofuturism because Black people. So I know there's gonna be some comments, some stuff, but hey, It's all Afrofuturism because black people are in the future. We're here and we're in the past. That's all it's about, baby. So just enjoy the stuff. Tell us what you like. Tell us the trailers you tell us what you're excited about. Look, you know they do trailers for books now. If you saw a trailer for a book you like, let us know down in the comments or wherever you find this video at. And let us say, Pauline.
That's all I gotta say too. Honestly, I have nothing else to say except, go to our social media. You know where to find us. Here on YouTube, Afro_AI. Right? Yes, yes.
Yep, yes, yes.
Afro Anime Initiative on Instagram and Facebook, and on Twitter, Afro_AI. That's about it. Yeah.
That's it, and we will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for listening.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.